Hello and welcome to the Slip Slip Sis YouTube channel. My name is Che and I am half of your Slip Slip Sis duo, and I have a special vlog for you. This is a vacation vlog. I am heading out to Park City, Utah with my parents, and we're just about ready to take off. Today is Thursday, May 18th. It is about 3:40 a.m. Y'all know, if you've been watching for a while, I love this early morning flight. And so I'm heading off to LAX, and then I do have a layover, but then I'm gonna meet my parents in Salt Lake City around just before 11. They land around 10ish, and then we're gonna hang around Salt Lake for a little bit, but then head up to Park City where we'll be staying for the majority of our trip. So I'm gonna take you all around with me, but look at this. We are all packed up, woo, and ready to go. So better head out to the airport to and park at my university, which is about 10 minutes from LAX. And then I will hop in like an Uber or Lyft to head over. So check in with y'all soon. So I just made it to my layover here in Vegas, and I was bummed because I had forgotten my AirPods, but turns out I got backups, so I'm smarter than I think I am. Hello and welcome to day 2 of our trip here in Park City, Utah. We had a great day 1 with exploring. We got to go to Blazing Needles in Salt Lake City on our way up to Park City, so that was super great. Dad got some cool things to work on his crochet bucket hats, which is his new thing. And now we are chilling. My parents were gonna go to one of those like Marriott meeting things, but that didn't work out. But our traveling friends are at their meeting, so we're just gonna kind of hang out until we go on our dairy farm tour at 11 today. I'm very thrilled. I don't know if anyone else is excited as I am, but what I just started this morning is a new Can Cozy. I'm doing the classic Can Cozy, which is a pattern by Nitty Natty. This yarn is from an advent from Earl Grey Fiber Company. It was the 2021 Flora and Fauna advent. So I'm just working on one of these. It's a quick knit, so I want to see if I can do this by the time we have to leave for the dairy farm. But I also learned that the moose is like the Utah animal, so now you got to go find the moose. It's a whole thing, and I'm definitely going to get some kind of moose paraphernalia in addition to the plushie that I made yesterday. So I better get going on this, and we will check in later. Alrighty, so we are back from today's excursion. The dairy farm was a hit. It was awesome, so cool. It was Heber Farm, right? Heber Valley Farm, and it was artisan cheese, and it was a fabulous horse. If you're ever in this Park City area, I highly recommend it. It was so cool. We got to see baby calves and see and learn about the whole process. I loved it. We also had delicious ice cream and cheese curds after, so that was awesome. And then we had great lunch, and then we went to the local knitting store in this area. I still should have asked how to pronounce it, but I believe it is, what do you think? Wasatch Wool, and just Wasatch and Wool. Awesome. It's a knitting community at 7,000 feet. This is their bag. We got some good stuff. The person there was super kind and engaged with us. Dad also got some goodies, so I'll show what he got first. So they had 3 rooms. So there was like all of their fingering weight, lace weight, and then they also had a section for like the heavier weights, so DK through worsted and bulky, and then the 3rd room was their sale section, and their sale was 30% off. So it was a fabulous deal. So Dad got these from Wool and the Gang. It is a cotton, 100% cotton. It's called Amalfi Red. He is gonna make a bucket hat, a crochet bucket hat out of this. So that was awesome. And then I couldn't resist many things. So first, I shopped the sales section. And so I picked up this skein of Farmer's Daughter fibers. It is the Juicy DK base and the colorway is Crow Camp. And then this is the Wasatch Wool marker there. I think, is it gonna, here, if I put it from my face, you kind of see it. So that came with it. Look at that. And I'm not a big blues person, so I thought this was a great one to pick up. I've always wanted Farmer's Daughter fibers as well, so that's great. And then I also have been on the Can Cozy kick. So I picked up this 50 grammer, so I can actually get a couple of these because the Can Cozies don't even use that much. So I picked up this one. It is the Koigu KPPM, and it's a 50 gram skein, 100% merino wool, and the color, the dye code is P729. The dye lot is 164. Look at that, super fun colors there. And then I also had to get a local yarn. So they actually had a bunch of Utah dyers there. They had Yarnaceous Fibers, they had Dragon Horde Yarn, Yarn Cafe Creations, and this one, which is the Backcountry Knitter. And I don't have any of their yarn. And I think this was also like the custom colorway for the store because it's called Wasatch Peaks. Look at that on their sock base, 436 yards, 85 15 Cyberwash Merino and Nylon. Backcountry Knitter is the dyer. So I'm super excited about this one and all of these goodies. So very excited about that. We have a couple other plans for the rest of the day. We are gonna go to one of the crafts, which we're gonna make survival bracelets. That sounds like fun. And then this evening is speed Scrabble. So that'll be super fun. Dinner somewhere around here in between. I think we're doing pasta. So it is so far been a great day here in Park City, Utah. Alrighty, we have made it to day 3 of our trip. I had a very active morning. It started off with Dad and I going to the gym. So I ran and he did the elliptical. I am keeping up with our May Miles Challenge. So if you aren't aware, Gabs and I are doing a May Miles Challenge where we have to run at least 1 mile every day of May. And so I have to keep up with that while I'm here, but it's been great. I was worried a little bit about the altitude, but I have felt completely fine. So I did that, and then I came back because my parents had like one of those like Marriott meeting things they had to go to. So we came back, but then I decided I wanted to go to one of like the fitness classes that they have at the resort. And so I went to cardio, strength, and core. And it is off season right now in Park City, Utah. So it's a very kind of open. There's not really that many people here. I was the only one in that class, and sometimes it's great because you get a lot of one-on-one attention, but also if you're the only one, like there is no hiding. The instructor is only looking at you. So I am exhausted because after doing the run and doing this class, I'm like, nah, I am so tired. My legs are dying. I had just gotten over soreness from a workout earlier this week, and now here I am doing this. So my parents and our family friends, Steve and Kathy, they're heading out to Utah's Olympic Park. They're doing a tour of it, and it's not really my thing. I wanted to go to Olympic Park because they have like zip lining, ropes course, bobsledding, but it's unfortunately the off season, so all of that picks up next weekend. So I was like, I would not enjoy the guided walking tour. So I'm just gonna hang out here, and they're going to a bike store after. Steve and my dad are big cyclists, so they wanna go to that bike shop. And I was like, have fun, I will hang out here. I am doing laundry right now in the hotel. I might take a little nappy, definitely gonna get some knitting in, and I feel like this is how I like to do vacation, where it's like, yes, lots of activities, getting to see things, visit, but also like this is my time to relax and like lay on the couch and do what I want. They have a cute little like, there's a name for it. It's not a bay window, but it's like there's the windowsill and you can sit in it, which so it's a little nook. So I might transition from the couch over there. I'll walk out to Main Street, maybe pick up some lunch for myself, but I've got some good progress going. So last night I finished one of my socks here. And if you've watched our last podcast, I think I talked a little bit about how I'm trying to make like a DK, like a slightly spicy DK recipe where you can do just a little more than a vanilla DK sock, because I've been on this great DK kick. So this was my version that uses a little bit of twisted knit, pardon me, and then some seed stitch. So super easy to memorize. I've already started the second one, so that's going very well. And then I do want to at least get started on our cast on my second can cozy, because I finished the other one last night. Here's this one. Isn't that cute? And then I brought another set of colors to do a second can cozy while I'm here. And I could theoretically, I do have enough to alternate them, but I don't feel like it. Or alternate the colors. So this will be kind of the main color, and then this will be the contrast. These are actually both Hypnotic yarn. This, I believe, is like prickly pear or something. I can't remember, something pear. And then this is espresso yourself. So I think these go together super well. So I will at least get that one cast on, because can cozies are super easy. Like once you get past the increases and onto like the body of it, then it's just like plain ribbing, which is awesome. And that is the classic can cozy pattern by Natalie of Nitty Natty. So I will at least get that one started, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I might go out, get a smoothie, but I'll just hang out here for a little bit, watch a little movie, and get some knitting done.